2 wins in a row for the first time since July 25th. That is hard to believe.
Cody features a four-seam fastball that he'll throw 53% of the time, a changeup at 28%, curveball, and a slider.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will lead things off.
And that is lined out to short. And Seager able to make the catch shin high for the first out of the game.
Here's Brian Reynolds.
1-2. A swing and a miss. Reynolds strikes out.
Here's a good look at that fastball from Bradford, four-seamer.
And he hits this one sharply out to short, but right there for it is Seager. And a 1-2-3 inning for Bradford. Just 9 pitches needed.
For Mitch Keller, making his 25th start. Still looking for win number 11. The ERA is still under 4.
It does seem like maybe fatigue is starting to hit him a little bit. Last year threw 194 innings in the last 2 games for Keller, and he's gotten knocked around pretty hard.
Marcus Semien had a couple of hits last night and a 3-pitch strikeout of Semien.
2-strike pitch. Swing, fly ball into deep center field. It's Reynolds and Taylor. It'll be Taylor jumping in front of Reynolds at the last moment and making the out. 2 gone.
So here's Josh Smith getting the start in left field today.
And did he go? Looked like it. He did. A couple of strikeouts for Keller. 1-2-3.
Adolis Garcia will lead it off for Texas.
I hope he's okay.
Yeah, what was that?
Certainly wasn't happy with.
I hope that's just frustration with himself. And Shelton's coming out now. Keller's trying to wave him off.
Well, it could be that the frustration with that we saw after that last pitch was not so much about the execution of that sweeper, but something that he felt.
Yeah, take a look at that front foot. Once it lands, it's got a little bit of movement.
That probably said, hey, I'm just a little frustrated.
1-2, swung out and missed, and almost made Garcia fall down. And Keller at 95 miles an hour strikes out Garcia.
So here comes Josh Young.
Swinging a bouncing ball on to second base. Williams flips to Joe, and the inning ends. We'll go to the third from Texas.
Now Alika Williams.
Swing and a miss. And 9 up and 9 down for Cody Bradford of Texas.
Back to the top of the Pirates order. Kiner-Falefa lined out. And the first base runner of this game is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
And talk about adjustments, and there's an adjustment made by Kiner-Falefa. You know, having a hard time getting the bat head out on that fastball, but he just shortens it up, gets the fastball up and in.
Here's the 0-2. And he strikes out Reynolds second time, and he has struck him out. Joey Bart now. Bradford's 1-2, and that's strike 3 called. Got him right on that inside corner. 4th strikeout for Bradford.
Connor Joe flied to right in the second. Now hitless in his last 13 at bats. Kind of a half swing and drops fair and stays in play. Connor Joe gonna head to third with an RBI triple. 1-0 Pirates.
And Garcia.
Looks like he's pointing that it hit something above the wall, because it takes a really funny bounce as Garcia goes into that corner. They might be saying it's a ground rule double.
Well, that's going to be a huge break. That is a ground rule double. That means that Kiner-Falefa could only get to third.
That's a bad break.
Get another opportunity to shut down the Pirates in this inning.
You really use a big hit here from De La Cruz. Into left center field and gets down. It's trapped. 2-run single for Brian De La Cruz. Pirates lead 2-0. Well, you take 1 away, you get 2 instead.
Yep, that's a big at bat. That's why he was brought in.
O'Neill Cruz now.
As this ball is lifted to right, going back is Garcia, approaching the wall and off the wall and right. And O'Neill Cruz is taken off for third. There is a triple for O'Neill Cruz, scoring De La Cruz. 3-0.
Certainly doesn't get it all, just kind of swats at it, watches it.
Boy, if he takes off, he's got an inside the park home run.
Yeah, potentially.
I mean, he can just turn it on. Look at the speed of O'Neill Cruz. So 2 up, 2 down.
And that brings up Josh Smith.
3-2 pitch, and that one is lined out into left. That's a base hit. So Smith is on. There goes a no-hitter, and the Rangers now have a base runner and a chance to maybe get a little something going.
Here's an 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Keller strikes out Garcia to in the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Through 4. 3-0 Pirates.
Connor Joe.
Strike 3 called over the inside corner. Nice pitch by Bradford. Gets him with a fastball. So it's another 1-2-3. Sidepro Equipment Reynolds, no hassle inning. 5 of those so far for Bradford. But the Rangers on the wrong side of a 3-0 score.
And so Kelly is on to start the 6th.
Here's the pitch coming. Swing fly ball deep down the left field line. Reynolds toward the corner, and he makes the catch in foul ground into that corner, and that's 1 out.
Yeah, that's a nice job by Brian Reynolds getting to the wall. He beat the ball to the spot. It's not a lot of foul territory in between that corner and the wall.
And he goes down swinging for a 3rd time. 7 strikeouts for Keller. He is pitching a dandy here. And now he's got Corey Seager coming to the plate. Bouncing ball. Alika Williams on to first. 6 brilliant innings for Mitch Keller. That brings up Michael A. Taylor.
1-2. Strike 3 called. Bradford ties a career high. That's his 8th strikeout. And Cruz is stranded at second. We go to the stretch 3-0. The Pirates leading the Rangers.
Mitch Keller has pitched magnificently tonight. He'll work with a 3-0 lead.
Good night. Number 8.
Oh.
Wow. How about that? Talk about making somebody look silly.
Yep, that sweeper has been
Wow.
sharp. Again, like a frisbee. Throws it at the front hip. Look at that hip. Whoa, hit me out of there.
My gosh.
And yep, it's a little embarrassing as a hitter as you start bailing out of the way thinking it's going to hit you.
It's going to be a 3rd time to Reynolds. And that is 7 scoreless for Keller.
Josh Young with a solid single to get us started here in the 8th inning.
Stellar effort, boy. Very, very impressive night for Mitch Keller.
Incredible.
And as far as stuff and location, maybe the best we've seen from him this year.
Bouncing ball. There's 1 and there's 2. Pretty play. Kiner Falefa to Williams. Fancy footwork around the bag. 2 outs.
Yeah, the swing and miss is bountiful. Here's another ground ball to short. Kiner Falefa on the first inning over, and Chapman just dusts his hands. This night is through after 4 pitches. We'll go to the 9th. 3-0 Pirates.
Is at first and second now with 2 men out for the right-handed hitting Jared Triolo.
And off the glove of the shortstop, Seager into left field. Tellez will score. Triolo, an RBI single, and it's 4-0. The Rangers are down to their final out.
And Seager will bat with the bases empty.
And bouncing ball to first. Bednar gonna let Tellez take it himself. And that is a nice, tidy 4-0 shutout. A 3-hitter combined, Keller, Chapman, and Bednar, with the pitching star of the night, Mitch Keller, who wins his 11th game of the season.